I wonder if anyone's around to even jump into this. Let's see if anybody gets in here. So what's up, YouTube? It's Kenny again. I wanted to just try to make this little live stream, guys. I drank this drink, and I'm pretty buzzed. It's pretty unusual for me. What's up, RP Music? How you doing, man? I'm just in a mood and thought I'd make a little live stream. The market was looking pretty good this evening. OEG's up over my cost basis. Tesla was doing well today. Yeah, really, it was a nice reversal, man. It was pretty interesting that the NASDAQ was down, but like almost everything in my watch list was up. So, I felt really good about what happened today. I mean, I know that the NASDAQ ended up just a little bit, I believe, but it was really interesting to me that everything was down. All the indexes were down, except maybe the Russell, but the three main indexes were down, but yet a lot of stuff in my list was up. That was real interesting to me. Like, are we seeing a rotation back into growth, maybe? Hi, John. It's going well. I don't usually do it, but I drank this nasty ass Long Island iced tea drink tonight. I'm sitting at a Petro, and man, that drink I got was nasty, but man, it gave me a buzz, and now I'm like, fuck it, I'll do a live stream, god damn it. Oh shit, I gotta hide my teeth here. That would be nice. Yeah, I mean, I really was kind of, it struck me kind of weird today because I saw a lot of stuff that was up that I wouldn't think would be up with the NASDAQ being down, So, yeah, it was pretty interesting. OEG is up over my price point at my cost basis right now. Yeah, Hyliion was down. A lot of stuff was up, but then Hyliion was down. Hyliion, guys, people are sleeping on it. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, think it's like Nikola, and they think it's bullshit. And when Hyliion, when those trucks, especially that they put it on Peterbilts, when those start coming out, and companies start providing feedback, like, Hyliion's gonna jam it. Yeah, pour a drink and enjoy my live stream. I got a buzz, guys. I'm not gonna lie, man. I usually don't drink out here on the road, but I'm parked until tomorrow, obviously. But yeah, I got a good buzz going, guys. See how many people we can actually get in here. Hey, y'all, shoot me a goddamn super chat. Shoot me a super chat. Send me a sticker or something. Hey, this is the first live stream, RP. All right, John. Yeah, go get you something. This is the very first one. Like, I got to be honest, man. I don't have a whole lot of knowledge about the stock market and feel like I'm like a meat Kevin who can throw a bunch of shit out of here. Rolling Rock, man, I tell you what I really like is Blue Moon. If I'm drinking beer, but usually I just drink a couple beers. Like every once in a while I'll get pizza and a couple of beers out here. But, it's kind of fucked up because the DOT, like even if I'm stopped for the night, even if I'm stopped for a 34-hour reset, if they catch you drinking a beer in your truck, you'll lose your license, man. So you got to be real careful out here. I mean, it's kind of messed up, to be honest with you, but people still do it. I mean, they sell it at the truck stops. And usually I'll just get me a couple little Budweisers or a Tall Boy or something, but And I don't do that very often, but they had this Long Island iced tea. I was like, man, I'm just going to get something I can bang real quick and catch a little buzz. Man, that shit was nasty. It's like drinking some Mad Dog or something. Yes, Gordon, it's really live. Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for tuning in. I know it's random. You know, I got to be honest. I was looking the other day at live streaming, and like on my other channel, when I do live streams, I do it from the software on my computer because I have some really expensive software, but the camera kind of sucks. And I can't figure out how to like pre-schedule a live stream through the phone. So that's something I'm going to have to figure out if I ever want to really do this. Gordon, you like, there should be a little $sign at the bottom or something to do a super chat if you want to do that. Like, there should be some kind of a little $sign at the bottom that you can click on, and it lets you do a little super chat or super sticker or whatever. I just wanted to pop in here to have some fun. I probably will rib y'all for some super chats, but it's whatever. I don't really need it. But at some point, though, like I talked about in that video, I would like to make some kind of way that the subscribers could support the channel if they wanted to, you know. 9:40 a.m. in Australia. Wow, man. Well, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. That's weird. It's 5:40 here. Kind of got to quit a little bit early. This is actually around what time I usually quit, but I've been here for a while. It's better when it's spontaneous. Well, that's good, man. You know, if you really want to maximize the amount of viewers that come in, it's better to pre-schedule it. But usually, like, I run another channel I've had for years and years that I don't make a lot of content on anymore. And usually when I do it on there, I'll make a little video during the day and say, I'm going to try to live stream tonight at so-and-so time. And really, like, it's kind of difficult to schedule it out here on the road, because what if I say I'm going to do one at 5 p.m. and then I get stopped and there's no internet access? Because that does happen. Sloppy Joe's restaurant in Key West, Florida. Wow. Gordon, are you from there? Are you vacationing or what? Like Sloppy Joe's? Are you actually eating Sloppy Joe's? I could go for a Sloppy Joe right about now. Yeah, but the market was pretty fantastic today. You're trying to make a donation and it's not letting you. Oh, fuck that shit. I'm fixing to get on YouTube's ass for that. And if you really can't, that's cool. You live there during the winter. Mesa, Arizona. What's up, DB? You live there during the winter. That's pretty badass, man. I wish I could do that, like commute somewhere for the cold months. I don't like the fucking winter either. Luckily, it's not too bad here right now, and I'm in Illinois. For some reason, they're sending me back to Fort Worth again. Like, usually I'm just running around here, Ohio, Illinois, Indiana, and stuff. And the last 2 times, I mean, I only had 1 load up here in the cut, and they're sending me all the way back to Fort Worth again. I mean, I'm not necessarily complaining. I'll take the extra, you know, it's like 900 miles, so I'll take the miles. Oh, there you go, RP. First live stream, first super chat. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, usually they run me around here in the cut like a couple hundred miles, and just run me all over the place on these little shitloads. But these last couple of times, man, I mean, I only did a couple of loads up here, and they're already sending me back to Fort Worth. So, I mean, you know, I may be able to haul ass back there and spend a day with my son. We'll see. I'd rather not. If I haul ass back there, I'd rather just say, hey, I'm going to drop this on the yard and y'all give me something else going back. Man, I'm trying to not take them days off. Oh, Healy tweeted? What'd he say? I can't really look at it while I'm doing this, but quesadillas, they got a famous Sloppy Joe sandwich, huh? What Thomas Healy tweet? I don't know what the delay is like on this. It's usually about 30 seconds, but yeah, man, I don't really do Twitter. I do Facebook. I'm an old motherfucker, you know. I don't do all that Instagram, Twitter shit. I don't have the bandwidth to do multiple social media sites, and I've been on Facebook for years. And yeah, I know they don't really do shit on their Facebook. You know, they're just not good at the PR, man. I wish that dude would just hire me up, or not really hire me. See, that's the thing. I've had a lot of people comment on that video, like, they're hiring drivers. Yeah, but I'm a truck driver, man. I'm not trying to go, because, you know, yeah, they're hiring a truck driver, but, you know, they're also talking about all kinds of, like, data entry and data points and dealing with all that kind of shit, and, you know, like, delivering their trucks all over the place and stuff, and which means that when there ain't nothing to do, they probably want you to sweep the fucking shop and shit. I ain't trying to do all that shit, you know what I mean? If they want a real truck driver out here to spread the message, and they want to put me in one of them trucks and work some kind of deal with me, I'll do something independent, you know what I mean? Like, I'll drive the truck, I'll get it leased on somewhere and do my own thing with it, and I'll document it, I'll do all that shit. But, you know, I'm not gonna be their little shop dog or whatever. Where'd the $20 come from? Did I miss something? Maybe it just said, oh, there it is, $15. RP, another $15. God damn, man. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. I think this comment thing doesn't actually show me everything unless I'm touching on it. Which other YouTube stock people do you watch the most? Yeah, I watch Stock Mo. I watch Financial Friend. I watch Jeremy from Financial Education. I'm subscribed to all three of his channels. Meet Kevin, man. I've been really watching a lot of Meet Kevin lately. He puts out a lot of videos, and I really like his stuff. Then I watch Chris Sane. I like Chris Sane. I like Stock Up with Larry Jones, Uncle Larry. I watch that a lot. Those are probably the main ones that I watch. I watch Tesla Daily. Those are probably the channels that I watch the most. And then, like, when I find individual stocks, I go and look through and you know, and then also J Mac, I watch his channel all the time when he makes videos. He hasn't been making a whole lot of videos lately, but yeah, SPAC Man, J Mac. Who else do I watch? I watch Tesla Daily. I watch a lot of random stuff, you know what I mean, too. I'll do searches, like, I do a lot of searches on sectors and stuff, so I'll look for clean energy stocks, solar stocks. I'll do searches on specific sectors, or a lot of times I'll fall down rabbit holes in the suggested videos of the channels that I'm subscribed to. But really, those are my main ones, guys. I watch Jeremy, Financial Education 1, 2, and 3. Meet Kevin. I watch Stock Mo. I watch My Financial Friend. Chris Sane, Stock Up with Larry Jones, and those are probably the main ones that I track. And then Tom Nash, I watch Tom Nash a lot. And then what's that other guy? He's kind of like I don't know, he's got a weird accent, like he's Tom Nash likes him a lot. I can't remember his name. I've been watching his stuff lately, but I don't really like his perspectives. He's been really like bagging on Lordstown Motors and like talking bad about SPACs in general. And like, I subscribed to him not too long ago based on Tom Nash recommendation. But to be honest, I haven't really like jived with his perspective or whatever on a lot of stuff. I can't think of his name. He's got a kind of a weird accent, kind of a skinny dude. Anyway, those are the main channels that I watch all the time. Dumb Money. Oh, damn. No, I haven't watched that at all. Throw a link in there and I'll look at it later. I got a pretty good buzz. But Yeah, throw a link in there, Gordon, and I'll look at it later. What's that one that has just started with? Oh, it's got Meet Kevin and Jeremy and that other guy who I've got. I watch his videos too. That he's like one of the very biggest guys, but I don't really watch a lot of his stuff. They've been doing like it's a millennial money or something. I can't think of what it is, but I've been meaning to watch some of those, but some of the longer ones like just don't appeal to me. I mostly like the shorter stuff, and then Meet Kevin. Like I can't stop watching Meet Kevin, guys. Like he has really good content, and he like really seems to do a lot of research, and I don't know if he really takes a lot of time to prepare for all the streams that he does and stuff, but it seems like it because he really seems to know his shit. I really like Meet Kevin a lot. It was a minute after I subscribed to him before I really like started enjoying it, but now that I have, like, I've been watching his like market open live streams and market close live streams, and he's been doing a lot of interviewing people lately. I've been getting a lot of information from Meet Kevin's channel, so if you guys aren't subscribed to Meet Kevin, you should really go subscribe to that. He's putting out a lot of good content over there. Invest with Spinny. Is that a channel, or you talk to Kevin? Yeah, he seems like he never sleeps. Like the other day I was thinking, man, is this guy on fucking Adderall or what? Like he seems like he's got to be on something to be putting out that, like, just sheer volume of content that he's putting out. But yeah, he's doing good. What's up, Sober Trades? Give us 3 facts about Kenny we don't know yet. 3 facts. Let me see here. God damn, you put me on the spot with that one. Well, I've already talked about my music. I'm a musician. I've been playing music since I was 10 years old, writing songs and recording songs. If you didn't know that, some people did. Growing up, my dad taught martial arts. He had his own karate studio. I took martial arts and did demonstrations and tournaments and shit from the time I was 4 years old until I was like 14. That's a fact you probably don't know about me. What else? I met Slayer one time. So when I was younger, I played in a lot of death metal, heavy metal type bands when I was around, the ages of 14 to 17, and Slayer was playing a show at Metroplex. It was back then. It was Starplex in Dallas, and we were playing at a club called The Basement. And I was 16. My parents had to sign a release form for me to even play at that club. And Slayer and Testament were playing that weekend, like on the Saturday, and we were playing on Friday. And I guess they went around town or whatever, and they ended up at The Basement and came to see my band. And we got to like party with them afterwards. And it wasn't everybody. It was like Tom Araya and Jeff Henderman from Slayer. And then it was like, I don't know, it was 2 of the guys from Testament and 2 of the guys from Slayer that we got to party with. So that was really fucking cool. It was like one of the highlights of my youth, because at that time, Slayer was like my favorite band. So what's that? Let me look at these comments here. Do I ever talk to my fellow truck drivers about the stock market? I do on the radio. I don't really, to be honest with you, I don't really interface with any of these fucking rednecks, to be honest with you, like in person or anything. But on the radio sometimes, I was actually talking about Hyliion on the radio today. I gotta be honest with you guys, a lot of these fucking truck drivers are like racist, redneck, fucking assholes. And so I can't connect with them on their level, and I can't deal with it, guys. Like the first time some shit like that comes out of their mouth, I'm on their ass. You know what I mean? So I don't identify with most of these people out here on the road, to be honest with you. Children of Bottom and Dream Theater. Dream Theater I've listened to some before, back in the day, but man, I'm pushing 50, guys. So a lot of the metal and stuff like that I listened to was years ago. I mean, I was listening to like Napalm Death and Carcass and Bolt Thrower and Morbid Angel and Deicide and stuff that was back, way back, But these days, I've gone back more to my roots, like classic rock and Stevie Ray Vaughan and stuff like Zeppelin and then even a little more later stuff like Stone Temple Pilots and Soundgarden and Pearl Jam and stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff I'm really into. Yes, I met Slayer. It's fucking fantastic. Skinner, Bon Jovi. Some of the Bon Jovi stuff I like, but kind of during that period, I was pretty into the really hard stuff. So I was like, Bon Jovi's posers or whatever. But they got some good shit. Like looking back on it in retrospect, yeah, some Skinner. I've been in bands that played Skinner. I mean, I've been in bands that played a lot of like classic rock, from Skinner to ZZ Top to all over the spectrum, man. Smashing Pumpkins, yeah, I dig that. Skinner, we used to do. What did we do from Skinner? We did Freebird. We did Hotel California. We did What Kind of Love Have You Got? Victim of Love, that's the name of it. We did that one. Yeah. Simple Man, we did that one too live. Man, I was in a band that we this was later after the metal stuff. What's up, J Mac? Hey, thanks, brother. I was in a band when I was younger that did a bunch of the death metal stuff, but later on I was in some bands that we did like 4-hour shows and played all kinds of covers and originals, big biker festivals and stuff like that. So they really dug stuff like the Skinner and Pink Floyd and Zeppelin and stuff like that. Man, thanks for stopping by, J Mac. I appreciate it, man. I just drank a nasty ass fake Long Island iced tea and was like, to hell with it, man. I'm gonna jump on and do a live stream. I'm a good singer. Gordon, if you go back, I posted one of my songs, and I probably will post some more in the future, but I don't get to record them very often, so I'm going to spread them out, you know what I mean, and I'll post one every once in a while. But yeah, I mean, I've been writing and recording music since I was a little bitty kid. I mean, and, more seriously, like really recording music for probably the last 15 years or so. I've been in the studio way before that, but we never seemed to really finish anything back then, mostly because we didn't have the money to finish stuff, and it was before the digital age. And actually one of my best friends is the bass player from a bunch of my bands, and we're always talking about how, man, I wish I had the stuff that I have now back then. What kind of stuff do I haul around? Right now I'm on a craft dedicated, so mostly craft stuff. I get some marshmallows sometimes at this one place. It's real light, and let's look at my. Oh yeah, I'm not under a load. Let me see. Let's look at my last load here, and I'll tell you what I was hauling on this last one. Oh, well, that doesn't help. Refrigerated products. It's a lot of refrigerated stuff. Yeah, I get marshmallows sometimes, RP. There's this one place that we go to get marshmallows. But, it's various stuff. Sometimes it's like barbecue sauce and salad dressing. And then sometimes it's more like frozen stuff, like it's just all kinds of various stuff, man, that we haul. Anything that's made by Kraft, and a lot of times we'll catch a load at Kraft. Like tomorrow, I'm picking up at Kraft, going to Fort Worth, and then when I get to Fort Worth, they'll find me something else that gets me back up here to get Kraft. And then there's also a lot of times when I'm up in the cut up here that I'll pick up craft and take it to craft, and then pick up another one coming back to another craft. So LTL, I don't know if it's really LTL. It's just it's dedicated. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of craft. Like, pick up craft, and if they send me someplace weird, then I'll have to get something else coming back. But a lot of times it's like it'll be craft to someplace in Springfield, Missouri, and then they'll give me a Springfield, Missouri craft back over to somewhere over here, and then send me to the Illinois craft. So it's mostly craft. And I don't know. I've thought about stopping doing it, but I don't know. I'm kind of cool with it. I mean, it's guaranteed money where I don't have to worry about the pay fluctuating so much, because when you're on the road, when you're really over the road, like I was before I started doing this, I was like, you know, 1 week I'd make 800. We're talking about after taxes. 1 week I'd make 800. Next week I'd make 1,000. The next week I'd make 1,300, and then I'd have a $600 week, you know. But now that I'm on this dedicated, they've got it set up so that you're pretty much always making at least $1,250 a week before taxes. So I pretty much always make about $1,000 a week. You can make more if you get the miles for it, but you're guaranteed, even if you sit on your ass the whole time, you make $1,000. So I guess it's worth it, man. I've done the math and gone back and looked at check stubs, and it averages out about the same. But it's just kind of sucks, because I sure did like those weeks where I got a $1,300 or $1,400 paycheck. You know what I mean? Even though there was the 6s and 8s and 9s mixed in, like, it really feels good to get that $1,300 or $1,400 paycheck. And so, like, now when I'm like making, like, my checks are always pretty much like 1,000, you know, 1,090, 1,100 or something. And so you don't get that good feeling of, man, I made $1,400 this week or whatever, you know. But if you really go back and do the math, it really does average out about the same or better. So I don't know, man. I keep telling myself that I'm going to stop doing the dedicated thing, but I just don't know. I hadn't come to that point yet, really. And you know, the last time I went home, I really thought about stopping doing it, but then so what happened was, okay, I've been with this same dispatcher for like 2 years, and I really like this dispatcher. We get along real good and stuff, and I got a good relationship with him, right? Well, so that was one of the reasons that I didn't want to take the dedicated in the first place, is because I had to switch dispatchers. So I went ahead and took it anyway and said, I'll give it a try. And then about 3 weeks later, I get this message on my thing saying, well, now Albert's the dispatcher for craft. So now I get my dispatcher back, right? And I'm happy about it. So now I kept thinking I was going to get off of the dedicated thing. And then so I asked him when I'm in last time to see my son, I'm like, so if I stop doing this dedicated, can I still keep Albert as my dispatcher? And they're like, no, he's only doing craft now. So that's like the main reason that I decided to stay on when I was at home last time. I was at home, and on my way home, I was thinking, I think I'm going to just go back on the road after this. And then I asked that question. I was like, man, now if I come off of the dedicated, I got to start all over with a different dispatcher. And I know you guys aren't truck drivers, but anybody who's a truck driver knows that finding a good dispatcher that you gel with and you get along with is pretty difficult. Okay, it's not the easiest thing in the world. You tend to get these asshole dispatchers, or, you know, once you have been with a dispatcher for a long time, and they like, Albert knows how I run. He knows he don't have to call me all the time, you know, and I don't have to deal with him. Like, he gives me a run. He knows I'm going to make it. He don't have to fuck with me. And, you know, it's just, I don't know. It's a hard thing to think about switching dispatchers when you've got one that knows you and that you're in good with and everything. It ain't the easiest thing. But anyway, that's a fucking rant about nothing. Fucking J-Max sent me a goddamn super chat. That's so cool. I don't know if you're still here, bro, but that's cool as fuck, man. I don't know. I don't mean to be a fanboy, but I enjoy J-Mac's videos. I always thought he was kind of one of the realest out of the channels that I subscribe to. You know, that he seemed like he's a real dude instead of like somebody who flips the switch when the camera comes on, like Kevin or whatever. I mean, I love Meet Kevin's videos, but boy, you can tell sometimes he starts that video early and he's like, "Hi, me Kevin." You know what I mean? Like he's just flipping that switch. God damn the teeth, guys! Don't make fun of my teeth now. But yeah, J Mac, I always thought he seemed real more than the other guys, and that's kind of why I do the channel the way I do, because I like channels that are real, man. I like guys who are real. I mean, I like these other channels too. Don't get me wrong, but every once in a while you find that channel where the dude is just really seems like they're a real dude. You know what I mean? And that's what I like, and that's why I do it that way. You know what I mean? Because fuck all the other shit, man. I'm not trying to put on a show and script a bunch of shit and whatever. That's just not what I do. You know what I mean? If I can't say it off the cuff, I might as well not even say it. What was that email came through there? I finished it. I did not finish NCIS. This fucking Netflix is crazy. I mean, I finished it like 3 times before the time I'm watching it now. But oh man, I'm rambling. How long have I been on here? I'm so buzzed, guys. I can't believe y'all are still watching. I'm going to tell you right now, I made that video about OEG and nobody watches it. All right, Orbital Energy Group. Every time I make a video about that company, nobody watches it. All right, nobody's searching for it. Everybody's asleep. Everybody's sleeping on OEG, guys. Am I just an idiot? Because OEG is, this company is like, I don't know, man. It's the shit. Like every time I look at it, I'm like, this is the fucking growth beast, guys. Like their earnings, like all the news articles are like, they missed on earnings and missed by this much and that much. And then you look at the earnings and you're like, revenue's up 99% year over year. Like, and you're telling me they missed? What the fuck did they miss? You know what I mean? Like, I don't see it. OEG is fucking, they're going to fucking tear shit up over the next couple of years. And I don't know if I'll hold it that long or what, but I'm telling you, that company is on to something. Like, they got a lot of irons in the fire in the construction and stuff, and I'm telling you, that company's going to do something. I just had a message come through on my from my company. It hasn't come through on the Blue Tree yet, but when it does, you guys will get to listen to it here. Came through on the phone. We have an app on the phone that gives us some of the information that comes through on our system, because you can't look at it while you're driving on the Blue Tree system that we have here. We have an app where some of it comes through to the phone. But anyway, I just got a message through it, but it hasn't come through here yet. And it'll audibly read the message out loud when it comes through. So now I'm worried it's going to be like, oh, the company you work for, this and that, and your full name and address or something is going to pop through. Let's see, did I miss a bunch of comments? I forgot that this... What other kind of work have I done in my past? I used to climb telephone poles. I did that for many years. I climbed communications towers. I did telecommunication for a long time. I did climb telephone poles and hanging telephone cable and removing telephone cable, climbing communications towers, doing inspections and testing. I did some engineering, some field engineering in that same, in telephone, cable TV type stuff. Let's see, would I work for Hyliion if they offered me $60K a year? I mean, it depends. I mean, it really depends. Like, is that $60K a year and I get to go home on the weekends? Is that, you know, because I make close to $60K a year right now. I think I make 63 right now. So, that's if I take no days off. The money that I make right now averages out to 63. I just don't know that, because their jobs seem like if there's nothing to do, they're liable to make you sweep the shop and shit like that. Or it just didn't seem appealing to me to work directly for them. They're not a trucking company, you know what I mean? Like, if you work for them, you're going to get to drive some trucks, and then you're going to have to do a bunch of other shit in between, and I'm not interested. Same way the shook face thumbnails. Highly on the need you to pay. UK fan, free trade to financial freedom. Thanks for watching from the UK. I appreciate it. All right, RP, I might have missed you, but yeah, no problem, bro. I'm going to probably pop off here pretty soon myself. I do watch Chris Sane, Lewis. I talked about the channels I watch earlier. I do watch Chris Sane. I hope Thomas gets me an ERX too, man. That would be awesome. I think the comments, like, they don't always come back up when you guys are commenting, so it's kind of a pain in the ass to do here on the phone. Thanks for watching, guys. Hey, you know what? If you want to send me a super chat, click the little $ in the bottom. We'll hang out here for a couple more minutes and see if you guys want to throw me a little something to support the channel. I'm fixing to jump off here. I got this buzz and ready to start winding down and get ready to go to sleep. And I got to go pick this load up in the morning and start heading toward Fort Worth. Think about what kind of video I might make in the morning. It's kind of hard to keep content pumping right now when the market's acting the way it's acting. I can't, there's not a lot of stuff for me to go, hey, this thing's up 8% today, this thing's up 12% today, because everything's just kind of trading sideways and trading down, and it's hard to try to turn you guys on to any stocks when the market's acting this way, because then what if it falls and I lost you guys some money? I'd just rather not be pumping a bunch of stocks and stuff right now. So content's hard to come up with at the moment with the market act. Hopefully the market's going to start turning around. The way the market was acting today, and the way in particular my watch list was acting today with the types of stocks that I have in my watch list, like the NASDAQ was in the red and my shit was all going up. So, it makes me wonder if maybe the market is starting to realize that it's oversold and starting to realize that these prices are pretty fucking ridiculous right now. So hopefully we can see a little more of a reversal tomorrow and throughout the week. I don't even know what the fucking day it is. Oh, it's Tuesday. Yeah, so maybe we can see a little bit more of a reversal through the week. The market maybe Friday the market's closed, I believe. But yeah, guys, I'm going to jump off of here. I don't know that I'll even leave this video up since it was just me rambling and bullshitting. But yeah, throw me a super chat. I'll leave it up for a little while. Maybe leave me a comment. And I appreciate you guys hanging around for the live stream, man. Take it easy.